Hello guys, MikuChibi here and welcome to part 9 of this new series that I'm doing right now with my new account. Last time in the previous one I did use summoning and stuff, but this time we're gonna focus on the grinding, yes. Right now I'm just showing some footage that I forgot to showcase in my previous video where I did some summoning. I just found it. I believe that I did miss some footage because I don't think I have it right now, or I just lost it, but I did get a mod sword. Yes, I did get a mod sword from one of these summoning. I don't remember when it was, but yeah. But unfortunately, something that I can't really focus on right now because I'm not focused on grinding for mod pieces, which usually you should do if you get a mod sword at the beginning. But yeah. But though we got something really interesting that I got from this right now. This one, I believe I got two Xenon skills, two Force of Xenon, which is the sniping arrow. Sniping arrow is one of the skills that you really want, or is a really good start for building suicide bow build. You do need one of them, or any skill that has the reckless courage effect, because it's really useful and you want it is a core skill to have on your suicide bow build. But yeah, so for this video we are farming for chaos armor. Yes, ever since they released chaos armor but for party. Before it was just solo, so you only had to do solo this, which was kind of hard. But this time they have made a party, quick party for Chaos Showdown level 135. So really nice of them. Of course, I was doing with the party and stuff, but doing with the party takes a while unless you have a really high level players that are helping you. So I decided that I was going to multitask. Yes. Multitask, you might notice there's two Miku in this party, and yes, that is my second account, or I'm on my main account. So I use my main account to help farming this. It might sound like cheating, but at the end of the day, I will still get it, even though I farm it regular. But I didn't have time. I want to get my chaos armor as soon as possible, and also I am helping other players doing this. Helping all players will be really good here. Not only that, I'm also doing some guides at the moment. So this is one of the video, that's why I needed some footage from here. So as you see, I'm recording on my old phone, my iPhone. I believe this is iPhone 7. Is it iPhone 7? I believe this is iPhone 7, right? Or iPhone 6. So yeah, you will see the screen is wider and stuff. Or smaller, it's smaller, so yeah. But yeah, it took a while. This took me around more than a week to farm, since I don't really have time to grind all the time. Maybe like 2 to 3 hours per day usually should work. So I do recommend having that. If you are in a guild, join, or if not, join a guild as soon as possible to get the guild buff that increase the drop rate, because it's really helpful. Otherwise, the rate is so bad. Hopefully, they're gonna increase the drop rate for Chaos Showdown level 135, so it's really easier to craft of the armor and get the drops. Yeah, so this one took a while. Each round took around 1 minute, between 30 seconds and 1 minute. That is how strong my character is on my main account. So yeah, so I was helping myself and other players that were also farming for Chaos Armor. So those that joined my party, you guys are really lucky to have me to help you with this farming, because it takes a while. And Chaos, the Samurai Chaos is one of the easiest one to farm. So yeah, otherwise we do have Griffin and the Crab. I would say Griffin is mostly harder if you're not maining a Frost weapon, and Crab is the least hardest. So Samurai is the easiest, after that comes the Crab, and lastly the Griffin, the bird one. But yeah, so you can see multitasking is really hard. Otherwise I will just stay AFK and let my main account do all the work. But yeah, And of course, there are some really high level players that join as well, which was really interesting. Maybe they will help to do it faster, but I believe alone I will be able to do that. As you can see, I used standing there and I started using my other account. So recording 2 phones is really hard. But yeah, and you see I'm multitasking and my account got stunned, so yeah. If my character gets stunned, I can use my other phone to play. But yeah, so hopefully there was someone here, I remember, got 2 crystal drop. 2 crystal drop while I was farming, and I did not get a single. Even though I farmed with 2 accounts, I did not get a single until the end. It took me around what, 700 runs until I get 1 on my main account, which I don't really need since I have already 195. And this account, after like what, 800 runs, it got its first crystal drop. That reduced your run by 100. Usually it takes about 1000 round if you are not buying boost. So 1000 rounds, and yeah, if you get 1 crystal, then it reduces your run by 100. So that's really easy. Or 200 if you're not buying boost. But yeah, average is to get a crystal is 1 in 1000 rounds. But with boost, you are able to get it faster. So yeah, so you can see here I'm crafting the 3 remaining crystal drop because I got 1 on the alt account. And it is time to craft my very first Chaos Armor. So I recommend doing Chaos Showdown level 135 with a party, so you can skip level 90, 95 and 110, because the difference between 135 and 110 is really big difference. So recommendation, do as soon as possible level 135 when you're a little bit stronger, or if you have find some really good party that can farm under between 1 to 2 minutes. I would say 1 to 3 minutes is fine, but longer than that, not really worth it, because you don't have boost unless you want to invest buying boosts. Boost is really worth it if you plan to play a long game, but otherwise not really worth it. If you save 10 bucks for something else, maybe like food, candies, something, or materials that you need for your courses, who knows. But yeah, I did get decent bonus, but bonus doesn't really matter that much in this case. You only focus on bonus if you want to mid-max your damage. Like if you want defense for your sword, then you want defense. Otherwise, at getting attack is fine, or at HP. Doesn't really matter. So yeah, now I have Chaos Armor, so that is the first grinding completed. Now I can focus on something else. I can focus on weapon XP, levels, or focus on release crystal farming, or even farming weapon XP levels. So, or farming Lux weapons if I want to. Which I probably do that another day, pretty much. But yeah, so after that took a small break because farming that thing took a while. So yeah, it took me around what, around 900 rounds to complete everything. So yeah, on both accounts. So I have a decent drop list, I would say, or chart to showcase later on for my guide. So small break. Remember, you just take a break when you're doing a long grind, unless you are a real gamer that doesn't really care. For me, I'm getting pretty much old, and grinding a lot takes a while. I don't have that time anymore. Really sad. Back in the days, I had a lot of times to farm, but yeah, not nowadays. Yeah, here I did get some really decent 4-star that I won't be able to use, but good for collection though. Increasing my skill record pool, so I can get some niders when I transform them to 5-star. which I can focus on my mod skill if I want to, or I save the Niter for New Year. We do have an anniversary in November, December. So something like that, maybe saving for that, gems. Right now we're saving for grab bag, I guess. Grab bag should be able to increase some of my skill pool, at least. I don't really need to focus on other skills. So birthday banners and the other that are coming out right now, I don't really need them at the moment. So I can just focus on other. Grab bag is probably one of the best banner to summon on if you want to have a more flexible build and or even increase your pool, because you're missing a lot. There are over like 1,000 4-star scale record in this game, so yeah. Let's see, did I get something good on this one? I think mostly I'll use Niters, right? Oh, okay. This Sachi one might be really good for my spirit sets later on if I'm building fire, thrust fire. For now, I won't be able to use melee for now. I believe on the next episode I can be doing this story. So this one is just doing the grinding kills, chaos armor, just do some summoning, get some extra 4-star. Any 4-star counts, or it can be really useful. But yeah, this was during the summer, right? So I was kind of still on vacation though. You can see, I believe this is the last summoning. Yeah, this should be the last summoning, the last day, the last fairy pulse. So it was time to accept everything, and I did it. So you can see I'm getting a lot of limit breaks on my 2-star, 3-star, and after max limit breaking them, I was able to get Niters. Ingots, of course, not gonna really focus on. You don't really need to focus on right now. They are something you can do it later on. Just keep them for now, I guess. Keep the rainbow, they are most important ones. You can see. And there's some stuff you can't be able to collect because you're only maxed to what? 100 ingots. Your inventory only capped to 100 ingots, which is, I don't know. Give us a free, make it unlimited. Make it unlimited so it's like the items inventory. Make ingots limited will be amazing. So you don't need to buy space. I believe it costs what, $5 to buy 20 space extra, which is definitely not really worth it. But yeah, so I got around 10k saved, 10k Arcana Gem. That is really nice for the future birthday banner. So it was time to do some events before they go away. Since I took a vacation, I forgot to do this wedding event. This is actually one of the first wedding events that came in Sword Online. This event here, this is from 2018, so 5 years, guys, 5 years, and they're still doing rerun on this. For those that are already completed, they just need to do the story. Once they do the story, they will receive, I believe, around 100 to 200 Arcana Gems, and that's all. Meanwhile, new players, you will receive more because you haven't done the dungeon and stuff. So for me, it is really nice. I can keep going do the dungeon, collect some more Arcana Gems to save something better. Right now, my goal is to save for at least grab bag. I believe they're gonna be good ones. If they are racing bad ones, I'm gonna just keep saving. Saving for grab bag for new players should be, I believe it should be the best one, unless you don't have any mod sword. If you don't have mod sword, then you should focus on a banner that guarantees mod sword or power rise. For now, this account has already mod sword, power rise, veteran, and the only thing I'm missing is unlocking the mod sword potential, the first slot. That's all. If you're wondering what mod sword I got, it is a drinking Yuki, so it's slash and wind, which is really good for samurai, but not other content. So gonna focus on unlocking the first slot. Mostly all my mod skills that I've gotten so far on this account. Trying to unlock the first slot on them and then try to see if I can farm the higher level instead. For now, I believe I can skip Chaos Showdown level 155 and focus on 175. Did get some decent 4-star in the if I showcased the previous episode. I believe I got Blunt Water, which can be really good for Ashura. The only issue I have right now, I don't have any marks. Mark debuffs can be really good, any double damage. So that is the only thing I'm looking for. If once I get a double damage, I can now I can then upgrade Koharu's building setup, which is smallly a buffer, and putting her with her job being a marker debuff. That will be amazing. But for now, I don't have it marked. Maybe I can actually, if I give Koharu Sniping Arrow, because Sniping Arrow has a mark on Switch. So I can do that if I want to. But I prefer having double damage or even 2.5 damage. But yeah. So this is mostly me doing the events. Yeah, you can see I'm doing all because it has been a long time since I did a wedding event. So usually I do delete or clear the cache every month. Clearing the cache will help you to store more spaces to your phone. Because if you keep all floors, floor 1 to floor 100, it takes a lot of space. I believe it takes 6 GB for all floors and stuff and all events. So make sure you clear your cache, because it's not really worth it to keep all files. Not really worth it. But yeah, this event is really easy, really simple. You can farm it. You can even farm it solo if you want to. But the only thing you probably should skip is probably the daily ones. The ones that require higher total power. Not really worth it. They only give you what? Niters and combat medals. That's all. You don't really need those. The only thing you need is Archon gems from the old events. That's all. So yeah. So this is gonna be take a while, but you can see this is I'm still using the same setup, but after this, or actually after part 10, I believe after part 10 I'm gonna start building my skills, level up them and stuff. So yeah, for now I'm gonna use the same setup because I really like it. It's real nice, easy. I made it so I can use it in every single scenario. So yeah, my spear, my sword, they're perfect. The only thing I need to focus on the blunt. So yeah, maybe next episode. So part 10, which is after this one, gonna be mostly continue with the story. So I can get more Arcana gems and more resource and also unlock floors. That's all. And part 11, I believe that's gonna be where I start building stuff, focus on other stuff. But yeah. Well, I believe that is the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching this video so far, if you have come in this far, and hopefully you guys enjoyed my commentary on my journey. And yeah, so stay tuned for part 10, where I focus on the story again, chapter 2. But yeah, that's for me. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care now, and bye bye.